Today's video interview with a fellow virtual assistant, we will be sharing some social media tips, so make sure to watch until the end. This person that I will be interviewing is specializing in social media, and I think she started as a VA like most of us. So we will get to know her as we go on with the questions. Hi there, this is Connie Zabala and I'm here to help you get your time freedom back. So in this channel, I'm sharing about the virtual assistant industry, some tips, trainings, and also some video interviews like this one. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so yet and click the bell to get early notifications.
Let us all welcome Donna Araneta. Hello! Hi! So before we start, can you tell a short story? How did you become a VA, or what was your job before starting?
Okay, my job before I started working from home, so I am a registered nurse by profession. And then after 5 years working at one of the private hospitals here in the Philippines. So I transitioned from being a nurse to being a training consultant, and then followed by the skills trainer. And then after that, my journey being virtual assistant started. So yes, that's my very short background from being a nurse, now doing staff or working from home.
So how did you start as a VA? Do you have any mentors?
Yes, I started working as a VA. Actually, this work was introduced to me by someone who was special to me before. So I was in a relationship before, and then my partner that time was already doing digital marketing stuff. So he is expert when it comes to digital marketing. So what he did, he is the one who taught me doing being a VA or working from home. So yeah, that's that's how my journey started. So I have I have a mentor. And
When you heard the word virtual assistant for the very first time, what was your thinking?
okay, when I heard the word VA, the first thing that comes in my mind was it is similar to being an executive assistant. The difference is that you are working remotely. So yeah, that's what I do when I heard when I hear the word virtual assistant.
So how long it took you to finally say to yourself that this will be something that I want to do?
Okay, maybe 2 years, almost 2 years. Yeah.
And can you tell us more about your very first project as a VA? What skills do you have? Any specific skills that you offer?
Yes. Okay. My very first job being a VA. So what I do before is I do data entry on WordPress. So meaning there will be a content, a link will be given to me. Then my job is to put some important article or like a synopsis of that article into their website. So my channel or my platform I use that time was WordPress. And then after that, I will post on Twitter, and then I will post something related to that article to Twitter, and then newsletter. Yes. So those 3 things, my first task being a VA.
Okay. So do you have a fixed schedule during that time?
Yes, that time my working hours started at 5 a.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, until 9 a.m. 4 hours, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, 4 hours.
Okay. So by now, do you think it's possible for a VA to have a flexible time or working hours?
Yes, it's possible for a VA to work on a flexible hours. It depends to you and it depends to the client or to the you wanted to work with. But yes, it's possible.
Alright. So speaking of clients, do you think it's important to have an ideal one?
Yes, another yes to that. So I mentioned earlier that I working a virtual assistant for almost 2 years, and then that's the time I realized that I wanted to do this specific career. So yeah, I agree with what I agree. I say yes to your question that it is important to have an ideal client. For you also to enjoy what you are doing.
Simple answer.
And yeah, another thing is since you are working with your ideal client, you don't have to feel like you are an employee or someone that you work for them, but you work with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference working for them and with them. So it is somehow like a partnership between the two of you because we know that being a VA will help them to grow their business, and then as their business succeeds, you also succeed because you're working together. Yeah, so there, yeah, that's why it's very important that you have this ideal client.
So what is your biggest blessing since you started working from home?
Okay, my biggest blessing starting working from home is I was able to have an income working from home with no hassle free. I can take care of my family since they're the reason why I also choose and to work from home. And then at the same time, can also work on a flexible hours. So you can set your own schedule for working from home or for working for your client, and then you can also do other stuff. So there are so many blessings. I realized recently when I had this 2019 year end review, the blessings that it was given to me working from home. Before I take it for granted. So blessings that I say you have time for your family. Number two is you save more time and energy. Time because your time, for example, going to office or going to places that you need to work. So that specific time or that time you consume going there preparing, you can already have or get a client, and then their income comes in. It saves a lot of time. It saves a lot of time to the point that you can do what you want. What are the other things that you wanted to do in your life? For example, me, now I have time to do journal to do more on journaling, and because in the future I also wanted to write a book and hopefully to be also a speaker, because of the book that I wanted to publish in the future. It is I have time to run, and then running because yes, it is advisable also for my health. So next is yes, I can learn other stuff. So for example, I love doing makeup or putting makeup. So I have time to do that. So yes, there are so many blessings. There are so many other things that you can do when you work from home. But the most important to that is your time with your family and of course your friends. Yes.
So that's the end of our first part interview. So now we're at the second part of the video interview where Donna will be sharing with us some tools about social media. So Donna, take it away.
Yes. So I'll be giving 3 tips or 3 tools that you can start learning or researching to start your journey being a VA, or commonly called as social media VA. So, okay, number one is familiarize yourself with a scheduling software or scheduling platform like Hootsuite and Buffer. So this will help you save more time doing your task with your client, most specifically in scheduling them in different social media platforms, for example, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So yes, familiarize yourself with that social media scheduling software or platform. Then number two, learn how to use Canva. So Canva is a software where you can do posters, and the big touch of learning using Canva, they have this templates ready for you to start learning and executing the task that was given to you by your client. So what you are just going to do is you can just choose the template of your choice or that attracts you, and then you can start doing posters on your own and be creative as much as you can or as much as you want. So yeah, number two, tools or software that I advise for a starting VA, or you want to start your journey being a VA, is to you're using tools like CANVA. Number three is curating content. So curating content will help you also to create your own content in the future, because you familiarize yourself by reading articles with a preferred website. So what you can do is you can start researching for a specific topic. For example, for me, since there is already a link that was given to me by my client, so as I go along doing their tasks, I familiarize myself with the wordings, with the composition of the article, of the word. So yes, you can familiarize yourself. You can just edit some of the content and use your own words. So and then from there, you can familiarize yourself doing your own content in the future. So as a started beginner, you can start researching for an article of your choice. For example, me, I also do research about beauty, and then I read an article about beauty, and then show yourself in reading, and then creating the content in your own words. Or what you can also do is you choose the statement that strike you, and then after that you transfer it on your notes and notepad, and then in the future you can use that as your reference in doing your own content. So yes, that's my 3 tips. You can start doing or learning to start your journey being a virtual assistant. Number 1 is familiarize yourself with a scheduling software like Hootsuite and Buffer. Number 2, learn how to use CANVA or develop your skills using CANVA. And then number 3 is creating content.
We're now in the last part of our video interview, which I called Fast Q&A, just for fun.
Okay.
So are you ready, Donna?
Yeah, ready.
Okay, I have 10 questions here. You just have to choose which one you prefer, or if not,
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Dog or cat?
Dog.
Diet or exercise?
Exercise.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
YouTube or Facebook?
Facebook.
Old school notebook or journal, or online version of journal?
Journal.
Which journal? Online or offline?
Offline. Offline.
Music or podcast?
Music.
iOS or Android?
Android.
Mac or Windows?
In the future, I love Mac.
Yes.
For now, I'm using Windows.
Kindle or hard copy?
Hard copy.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Alright, so that's the end of Fast Q&A round. So before we end this video interview, do you have one last piece of advice for those who are just starting?
Okay, just be open and say yes to opportunity that comes in. So if ever there's an opportunity for you to start working from home or working virtually or remotely, and you have so many thoughts in mind, like for example, oh no, I still have a lot of things to learn. Just say yes, and just say yes to the opportunity, and enjoy your journey or enjoy the process. And then until you get or you discover what you really want.
Yes. And if people want to reach out to you and have some questions, where they can find you?
Facebook page, DA Virtual Solutions. So a short term for Donna Araneta is DA. So DA Virtual Solutions.
Alright. So that's the end of the video interview. Yay!
I survived!
Thank you, Donna!
Thank you!
By the way,
Thank you.
In the comment section below, share with us what is your biggest takeaway during this.
Yes.
Yes, Donna will share with us some social
Edit mo na.
Nakakainis ka!